What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey. Not excited for once because, well, we're just continuing to do testing on Lenya, and to be honest, it has been, I guess I'll say, abysmal overall. We will have a video coming up very soon about her in PvP, which is like the one area she kind of, sort of, maybe has some viability in. Today I wanted to talk specifically about Dream Realm. Absolutely positively zero use for her in this game mode, period, dot everything. Even if we could somehow make her work without true damage, there's just simply no spots to put a hero like her right now. Like, even if you take a look at a team like this, I'll give you a straight up comparison. Looking at two heroes that are from the same faction and it came out basically right after each other, a Lenya versus a Lily May. Granted, I got my Lily May to plus 25 on her exclusive because she's just that good of a hero. However, you'll see here Lenya's actual damage, even at just plus 5, is simply not great. I've tried her out in every single Dream Realm since she has come out. Typically I show you guys every single day's Dream Realm with the new heroes to see if they work, because we did it with Mikola, we did it with Lily May, of course, and now we're not doing it with Lenya because it has been abysmal testing so far. The damage just is not there. You can see right here, we're not even hitting the 40 billion mark on this type of boss, and you'll see how far she does fall behind, even though she is, I guess you could say, waifu bait, and her damage looks kind of good in this scenario here. It doesn't quite get it, considering our normal damage is more than 10 billion more than what she provided there. I'll show you guys what our damage typically looks like with something like a Lily May in the mix. It's not going to be equal. Lily May's damage isn't going to be equal to Freyasto. She's going to be absolutely destroying Freyasto's damage. The only thing I could think is maybe dropping Shakir out, even though Shakir has that really nice aura that also buffs up our Lily May. That's the other downside of this Lenya hero, is she just simply doesn't provide anything of use as a damage dealing slash support hero, because she's just purely a damage dealing and kind of CC hero, all of which do absolutely nothing in this game mode. You can see right here, we're already up to 48 billion. We might get a new record, actually. We might hit 50. We did. We actually had a new record number today. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty sweet. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. And even though, I'll show you guys here, even though Shakir isn't really providing any damage, I still feel like this should be the better option. I'll take Shakir out. We're gonna throw Lenya in, because again, we're still getting the same faction bonus, because we have essentially what, a 3+2 with this? Yeah, 3+2 with one celestial slash hypogen hero. We'll see what her damage output looks like. Again, I'm not really expecting much out of this though. We do already have 2 attack buffers in the form of Mikhail and Smokey, so maybe we technically don't need the Shakir, but Shakir just provides so many really good buffs to the entire team that Lenya is not, and I don't know if Lenya's damage is going to be competitive. We'll see though. You never know. We actually might come away with something surprising here. But we're only at 41 with 20 seconds to go, which is definitely behind. It's better than I was expecting, though. To be honest, this is actually better than I was expecting. We're not going to get the extra 5 billion, but it's surprisingly not bad. It really is surprisingly not bad, which leads me to believe I want to try something else now as well. So, Shakir definitely goes back in the mix. Gotta love Shakir. What happens if we take Freyasto out? That's probably going to be very, very sketchy. Like, very, very sketchy. Because she did match Freyasto's damage output, which was a little surprising. I was not expecting that. I don't think we need the energy gain or the damage reduction from Freyasto, technically. So this could be an interesting lineup to use if you don't have Celestial and Hypogen heroes, which I guess is a very valid thing to look at with a hero like Lenya, is just to see if she fits in instead of Celestial and Hypogen heroes, because this is a very much free-to-play possible team right here. All right, 42. So we're at about the same damage number as with Freyasto. And her with dropping Shakir. It was actually worse. Yeah, we actually performed worse in this situation than leaving Freyesto in. Interesting. So dropping the Shakir was actually the better play. That surprises me greatly. Let's check and see what other people are using. I think they're using the same formation as I am. Yeah, it definitely looks like it. What happens if we only have one support hero? Does that make a huge difference for our Lily May? I don't know. Let's see what Lenya can do. Because if Lenya can provide more damage, then maybe that's kind of cool. Where you only need one support hero in the later rounds here, because the damage from Skyclops when you're like level 1050 is not nearly as bad, and we're adding an extra damage dealer, whereas Mikola doesn't do any damage per se, but Smokey still does damage, so this could be good. We're at 40 billion already. That's quite surprising. This round of ads is always so hard to kill off, it seems like, for this squad. 20 seconds left. Yeah, I don't think we're going to quite get there. It definitely seems like the second best option, though, not having the Mikola, which is very surprising. Very surprising. This is essentially our second best setup. So I guess if you don't have Mikola and you want to build Lenya, it technically can work. But again, I don't think that's the best thing to do here. I don't know if anybody's actually tried to use anything different than this go-to squad. It seems like everybody on the leaderboards is using the same exact thing, and they have some crazy levels on their heroes with Paragon. There's a Scarlita. That's interesting. So Scarlita in the team. I guess she provides some support, some additional damage. The only thing I can potentially think in this scenario is you drop you for you and just see how that works out. I don't think it's going to work out. This does give us a 4 hero faction bonus this time, though, instead of the 3+2. So we are getting a little bit more attack and everything on our heroes. Carlita does provide that additional damage in the last 40 seconds of battle. She's giving the team, I think, haste as well, right? She also has some AoE damage for this ad phase as well. So we got to be at least at 40 billion by the 20-second mark, which seems like that's going to be possible so long as... Oh, yeah. Scarlita literally just yeeted all those ads off the battlefield. So it's still going to be like 45 to 47 range, I think. Scarlita definitely makes the ad phases much faster. We get a little bit more uptime in the boss, but yeah, not quite as good. But she's an okay substitute. But to be honest, we could slot in a lot of different heroes in the slot we're putting Lenya in and probably get very similar performance. So as far as Dream Realm goes, I'm still not feeling it. And if you're not the best, you're not really useful at all, sadly, for this hero. So we did build her. We did actually waste 8 copies on her as well, which makes me feel so bad. But that's the hero. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. We'll kind of have our final take on this hero in a day or two. We first need to try her out in some really good PvP battles, which will be tomorrow. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.